Good evening, everyone. This is Unit 4 of IAL Chemistry. In this session, I will discuss MCQs from 6 to 10. In the first question, the equation for an exothermic reaction is shown. Which of these is true? Delta H is positive because the reaction is exothermic, so delta H cannot be positive, it will always be negative. Entropy change of a surrounding is positive, that's true. Why? Because entropy change of surrounding is minus delta H by T. If the value of delta H is negative, so negative multiplied by negative value, so it will be positive. So B is the right answer. The equation for equilibrium decomposition of hydrogen iodide into hydrogen and iodine can be written in two ways. What is the expression linking the two equilibrium constants? So first, when we write Kc for the first reaction, it is hydrogen concentration, iodine concentration divided by hydrogen ion concentration, hydrogen iodide concentration raised to power 2. When we write Kc dash, so that will be square root or under root of hydrogen, under root of iodine divided by hydrogen iodide. How we can relate the two cases? Left hand, right hand side should be equal. So if I square this equation both sides, so this will be square. So it will be Kc dash square is equals to hydrogen concentration, iodine concentration divided by hydrogen ion iodide concentration square. So it means that Kc is equals to Kc dash square. So A is the right answer. A buffer solution containing ethanoic acid with a concentration of 0.1 and sodium ethanoate with a concentration of 0.05. The Ka of ethanoic acid is 1.7 into 10 to the power minus 5. What is the pH of the buffer solution? So how we work out the pH of the buffer solution? So when we write the formula for Ka, dissociation constant of ethanoic acid, so it will be CH3COO, ethanoate ion, hydrogen ion, and divided by CH3COH, or Ka multiplied by the concentration of acid divided by the concentration of the salt is equals to hydrogen ion. So we have the value of Ka, we have the value for the concentration of sodium ethanoate is this, ethanoate ion K is there, and concentration of acid is also there. So we'll first find hydrogen ion, and from hydrogen ion we'll use the formula pH is equals to minus log of hydrogen ion. We'll get, you substitute the value of hydrogen ion, so we'll get 4.47 will be the final answer. The graph shows changes in the pH during series of titration. Each titration involved two solutions, each of concentration 0.1. Which graph has ethanoic acid? Ethanoic acid is a weak acid. So which is the graph for reaction of weak acid? This is starting with 1, so it is a strong acid. This is ending at 1, so this is also strong. This is starting at 1, strong, but this is ending around 3, so it is a weak acid. So graph 4 involves ethanoic acid. Which graph shows a solution that has an acidic pH at endpoint? Endpoint means when indicator will show a color change and all the moles of acid completely neutralize an alkali. So when we check the endpoint here, this is for weak acid, because when we have strong acid, this is a reaction for strong acid and strong base. These two both are strong acid and strong base because it's starting at 13. This one is for strong base and weak acid. But this one is for strong acid and weak base. So when we have a strong acid and weak base, at end point the solution will be acidic because a conjugate acid which is due to this base, weak base will have its conjugate acid, and that conjugate acid will make the solution acidic. That's why for the question that which solution will be acidic at the end point, that is graph 3. Which indicator is suitable for titration in graph 3? So graph 3 is basically a reaction of strong acid and weak base, and we check the vertical portion for this region. When we check this vertical portion, so it is approximately around 7 till it looked like 3.7 or 3.8. So we have to check this vertical portion which is from around 3.7 to 7. So which indicator, the options which are given to us, and we have to use a data booklet, bromoserol green. So when we check the data booklet, the pH, the pKn means that's in when pH is equals to pKn, it will show a color change, and it's from 3.8 to 5.4. So this range lie within the vertical. That's why A will be the suitable indicator for this reaction. Which diagram shows the first step in the mechanism of a nucleophilic addition of hydrogen cyanide to propanol in the presence of potassium cyanide? So basically, first what happened, the nitrile group, CN group, which is having a lone pair, will attack on the positive center, and oxygen will break the bonds, oxygen will get a negative charge, and CN will be attached. So A is the right answer. Why not B? What is the mistake in B? B, the arrows are not correctly shown. What about C? The partial positive and negative are not shown correctly. What about D? Again, the arrow should be from lone pair to the partial positive. So A is the right answer. So this was unit 4 of IEL chemistry. In the next session, I'll discuss more questions from this paper.